So we were just talking about how I don't like to play shows at restaurants that have taxidermied animals, especially ones that are like endangered.
It's gonna be part of your rider.
Animals, and I'm gonna add it to be part of our rider. One day, like some people would say something like, "I only take the green M&Ms and specific bottled water and whatever," and ours won't be that specific about anything except I cannot play a show close to endangered taxidermy animals.
It's legitimate.
I do. I feel like it's a very legitimate requirement. And Brandon thought that was funny, and I was like, "I'm being serious," and he's like, "I know, that's what makes it funny." I don't really want to go to Illinois, but I want to go to Illinois because that means that we're headed home.
Exactly.
This trip has just been really hard. We had food poisoning or stomach bug or something in the first day, the first 2 shows. We felt horrible, and then we had 8-hour drive to Minnesota. We thought we were going to get to go to Mall of America, and we didn't. Like, we had kind of been planning on it, and we're looking forward to it, but we weren't going to have enough time, so we didn't get to go. Because there's some really cool things in there that are not shopping related. Like, there's this flyover thing where you get in this flight simulator, and it shows you what America, or was it the world? I think it was America. Yeah, it shows you what America looks like as you would be flying over it. And we both thought that sounded really cool. And there was a light thing, and I kind of wanted to do the crayon thing. There was a lot of things that we would have had to decide what we wanted to do because it could get very expensive pretty quickly. But we just didn't have enough time. And that's one thing that really can be a drag about the road, is you never know what you're going to encounter. And we didn't have much time to plan for this tour, other than knowing that we had shows and knowing where we were going to stay at night. We didn't have time to plan out anything cool. And when we were in Illinois, we could have done some stuff, some historical things there, which would have been awesome in the Springfield area. But we felt so bad that we didn't get to do anything.
Yeah, that is rough about it, because you'll plan it in, you'll try to work it in, but then it doesn't always happen.
Yeah. And it'll be something that you look forward to, and then you get disappointed. So it's kind of like, try not to. That sounds so like depressing if I say try not to look forward to it, but you kind of have to sometimes. We had a really good show at Daly's last night in Sun Prairie. We had a girl, Ashley Hess, who saw us when we were sick in Petersburg. In Athens, Illinois. Our first show of the tour, and she came 4 hours to bring her parents to come see us last night in Sun Prairie.
Rode by train.
Yeah, she rode by train, and she said that her parents never get out anymore. They just don't really go out and do anything. And they came out and they had a blast. And they told me, they were like, "You make sure Ashley knows when you're going to be back in the area so that we can come see you again." And I said, "Oh, I definitely will." They were very sweet.
Yeah, they were really nice.
Yeah.
I caught her doing a shot. Like, I went up to her just to say hi, and she was so embarrassed that I got her doing a shot. I didn't think that embarrassed her, but I guess she was kind of.
Oh. Maybe it just was like pressure, like you have to take this whole shot, you can't only take part of it.
Could be. I didn't know that she knew I was around, though.
She probably saw you out of the corner of her eye.
Possibly. I thought I was being real stealthy, sneaking up behind her. Just trying to tell her goodbye, and then she's being like awesome and taking a whole shot on the first thing, just downing it in one gulp.
What kind of shot was it?
It wasn't. It was Crown Apple or something.
No,
not a really Crown Apple fan. More of a whiskey guy, more of a bourbon guy, straight up. No mix.
I wear a Jack Daniel's t-shirt.
Yep.
What's the thing that you're most looking forward to at home?
Just really seeing Harmony and being home.
Yeah.
Eating some good food. We haven't had any good food for days.
Like a month.
Yeah, actually, because we just had that other tour.
Yeah.
Went straight from that other tour to this tour. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were in Michigan on a tour, and we were gone how long? Over a week.
Yeah, over a week, almost as long as we've been gone this time.
So almost 2 weeks. We came home. We got home on a Friday. Had a show on Friday. Had a show on Saturday. Had a show on Sunday. We ran errands and paid bills and everything on Monday. Got packed, and then we left on Tuesday for this tour. So there was not much turnaround at all.
We still got 2 more shows to go in Illinois. We got a show tonight, and we got a show tomorrow near the Mount Vernon area. We got some people from the Chrysler dealership coming out tonight. Scotty, our buddy Scotty. Went shooting with Scotty once.
Yeah, we did. Scotty's a really good guy.
Yeah.
We met him when we were first in the area in the winter of 2014 for the monster truck rallies. And we've just stayed in touch and, kept connected since then. And that's one of the things that we like about traveling and touring is meeting people and building friendships and looking forward to seeing people whenever we're back in their area or when they might be traveling through to where we are.
Yeah, exactly. One thing I'm not looking forward to about going back to Nashville is the heat.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that.
We've been experiencing like 70s and 60s up here in the Northland. Up in Minnesota, it was like 60 the other day.
I know we've honestly worn jeans probably more times than we've worn shorts so far on this trip. Really.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We had a really good time last night. We had one guy come up to us constantly asking for requests and tipping us, so it was a really good night. The whole place was singing along on some of the songs of our dailies, and we just saw a lot of fans, had a lot of people come out and support. So we just have to say that we really appreciate those fans who come to the shows and support us in that way. When we know we've come to an area but nobody comes out and we've driven over 7 hours to that area,
right.
It's like, we came all this way, can you not come 30 minutes or an hour, to see the show? So we had some people come an hour and a half away, and then of course the 4-hour girl who came 4 hours by train last night.
I'm glad to see that we got some really good pictures and video from Country USA the other day.
Yes.
It's hard now that I'm in the band to get that stuff. We would always have it before because I wasn't playing, so it was really easy to do. But now that I'm playing, it makes it a lot harder because I can't play and video at the same time. Unless, I thought of this the other day.
Mm-hmm.
What if I had a helmet that had a GoPro camera on it?
Like you wore the helmet during the performance?
Not like all the time, but, like occasionally or something.
Well, it would save you from any kind of falling stage platforms, plus, yeah.
Yeah, safety first.
Safety first. I don't know, that's an interesting idea.
Yeah.
Maybe it's Brandon Maddox in the construction. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of the hard hat kind of a thing. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think it would really work, but I did think of that idea the other day. Did you see that the microphone almost came off my table while I was playing the Bongo Come Home?
No, I didn't notice that. From Country USA?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Van had to come up like mid-song and reclamp it back on there.
I thought the funniest thing though was Blake Shelton not showing up for his interview questions.
Yeah, so we played on this stage where all the stars came out and had interviews like before their set, and so we would play like right after that or right before it. And the last set was right before Blake Shelton. Of course, we played literally right before Blake Shelton played, and so all these people were hovering around us thinking that they were going to get to see Blake Shelton do an interview, and then he never came out.
but we got the exposure, and
Yeah.
yeah, they were just like, you could see it in their eyes. They were really hoping to see Blake Shelton.
Yeah.
But he's too Hollywood now, I guess. He said, "Nah, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to come out and rock it on the stage and be like, yeah, they'll forgive me," I guess is what he was thinking. But yeah, that was quite interesting.